How you doing, folks? Frosty Piper 89 here, checking in on a rather warm evening in the Canadian prairies. Smoking my Chacombe. What's this model name again? Morgado? I think it's Morgado. Really good pipe. In it, I've got some Lane BCA mixed with some cube cut barley. And it is delightful. I found the cube cut barley is good on its own, but it had I think being mostly barley forward, it was lacking a little bit of sweetness, so put some BCA in there, and that just rounded the edges right off. Anyway, something just I wanted to sort of a little rant, as well as might read just a quick passage from a book I've been reading for a while here. So this is from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. If you're interested in anything Stoicism related, this is probably a really good place to start. So, this is from Book 2, on the River Gran, among the Kadi. And the fifth passage here reads like this. Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. Tenderly, willingly, with justice, and on freeing yourself from all other distractions. Yes, you can, if you do everything as if it were the last thing that you were doing in your life. And stop being aimless. Stop letting your emotions override what your mind tells you. Stop being hypocritical, self-centered, irritable. You see how few things you have to do to live a satisfying and reverent life? If you can manage this, that's all even the gods can ask of you. Anyway, this stuff was written, I believe, a couple thousand years ago, and it's really fascinating to read some of the passages that Marcus Aurelius wrote so long ago, and how relevant so many of these things are today, even in our modern world. It bends the mind sometimes. Anyway, like I had said in the previous video, just sort of pursuing Stoic philosophies become a real sort of passion and pleasure of mine as of late. So and then the second piece to this video was I have 3 young boys, and teaching them to become men is going to be one of the greater parts, and I think highlights of my future as a father. And I think part of that is introducing quality literature into their educational diet, you know. And one of the things that my wife and I have noticed is the sheer abundance of garbage books that are out there in the public libraries, Amazon, take your pick, doesn't matter where you go. Everything is, I don't know, it's discouraging. I had listened to another YouTuber, some of you might be familiar with, from the Warrior Poet Society, John Lovell, was talking about the same thing, how difficult it's becoming to find classics in bookstores, and the libraries still have a lot of them, but if you want to buy them for yourself, it's getting harder and harder to find them, especially in the brick and mortar stores. They're just not, they're not carrying them as much. So that's become kind of a pursuit of ours, is to find books that meet our standard, I guess you could say. And one that we recently acquired excellent book. I don't know if these titles are coming up backwards in the video, but anyway, I'm sure you guys can read backwards. The Boy Who'd Be King by Ryan Holiday. Ryan Holiday is one of those, he's a fairly prolific writer on Stoicism and that sort of things. And the artwork in here is just, it's fantastic. And I highly recommend this. You got young kids. It's written more so like a children's book, but I think the fairly profound message of this book resonates with most adults that are paying attention. And in this case, the boy who would be king is Marcus Aurelius. That's who they're talking about. And his teachers, and kind of what led him to be the most loved, sort of most renowned Roman emperor in the history of Rome. So fascinating. Anyway, I don't want to give it away too much, but it's a good one. Talking too much here. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. And I'm surprised how many people watched my first video. Thank you. Anyway, with that, I hope y'all are doing well. We'll see you on the next one. And, yeah, happy smoking. Take care, guys.